Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, what can I say? It indeed has been a rather slow day. So as expected, talked about in the first video today that it's likely gonna be a quiet day. I think everybody kind of agreed with that. You know, there was no debate. I think everybody kind of agreed, and it has been a slow day, you know. And I think tomorrow we might get a bit of action, especially towards the end of the candle, towards the end of the weekly candle, as we're heading into election week. I mean, yeah, elections are ongoing in the US, but the results will come out early next week. And if anybody's interested, tomorrow we're going to talk about the US elections and the possible impact in our member live stream at 5 p.m. UTC. I will distribute the link tomorrow. It's at 5 p.m. UTC tomorrow. If you're interested, check it out. You can join the membership with a link in the description. There was something I wanted to say. So yeah, it's 5 p.m. Oh yeah, I mean, times were changed from like summer to winter time, right, in some countries. So not in all. So please make sure that you understand where you are located, what your local time zone is against UTC. So what is Bitcoin doing? I mean, I'm still just sideways actually. We're still dancing on that trend line. I think what we have to watch for tomorrow, as we are getting close to the end of the weekly candle, we have to pay attention to that standard resistance area, because at this stage the price could still form a larger B wave. I don't think it's a must, but I think it is definitely something we have to be watching for, that this B wave, after an A wave down in 3 waves happened and bottomed on Friday, right? That B wave could be a bit more aggressive if it needs to be, and then a C wave down can send us into that blue support zone, which might need to be adjusted if we push any higher. But for now, this is measured against the last high, and it's located between 66,992 to 64,278. I mean, this is the standard target area for an internal C wave within circle wave A within the next pullback. So that means if we break below this week's lows, and there were basically a double bottom structure, so this is around 68,715. This is the area I'm going to watch next. Just a standard micro Fibonacci support area, just a micro pivot really. And it should offer some weak support only, right? At the moment, this is just an A wave down in my interpretation, right? We're holding above the trend line. We could go a little higher before we go down. If we go down directly, I'm going to pay attention to this support area. And if we push higher, break above resistance, then I would see that still as an extension of blue wave 1 or white wave 3. It wouldn't really change the structure much. I'm not confirming yet that a correction has started. I would want to see a sustained break below this week's lows, because the pullback is only in 3 waves. And because the pullback is only in 3 waves, it leaves the door open for higher. That's always the case when we have 3-wave pullbacks. Nothing has really changed. You know, the only thing is that the rally from that Friday low, and I zoom in a little bit, this bit here, this is a 3-wave move up, and then we moved down, tested the previous lows, couldn't really get away from the ground, and this just indicates weakness. And this is why I think yesterday I showed you how the support zone would look like if we break below the low, because until yesterday I still was watching for potentially another extension, and I still can't rule it out. But I think with that rally in 3 waves only and the subsequent strong decline, which pretty much tested the previous low, a move down has become more likely. I think a lot will depend on the US election results. However, we know how undecided the crypto sector at the moment is, especially the altcoin sector. You know, a lot of coins are currently holding support, but just above support. So I mean, Bitcoin is at least on its way to higher prices, right? But here on the very small time frame, also a little bit undecided, as we're just navigating sideways movement and it's just forming a small range. But looking at the bigger picture, just go to the Bitcoin daily chart, BTCD. Just want to show you again what happens if we form another upside extension. You know, what would be the next upside level to watch? Because the market respected so well here the 138% extension. The next upside level to watch is the 161.8 extension at 78k. So this would be the next larger degree level to watch. And if we get a pullback, I know I gave you a micro pivot on the 1 hour chart, but the main support levels that will be relevant are 59,780 to 64,728 for that fourth wave in white. Or if we get a deeper pullback, it's likely a wave 2. Then support is between 60,250 and 53,768. In both scenarios, I'm overall looking for higher prices. The question at the moment is only how deep is the pullback going to be that the market is offering. And again, I'm leaning towards the white count, not the blue count, even though that would be my plan B. That's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.